You know, in video games, how you go around the map and you keep finding those doors you can't open yet, and it's like, or maybe it's like a wall you can't break through yet. It's always the same kind of wall, and you know, eventually you're gonna pick up the skill to bust into these, and a whole new facet of quests are gonna become available to you. That is the writing tool for today because I want to share with you the way to identify those doors because you have those doors in your life, in your creative life. And I want to show you a way I came up with to identify them. This took me years to figure out. I figured it out just now. Here is my whiteboard right now, and this is the block that I need to break through. And I've been realizing this is in a lot of my, like, why do fairy tales and cartoons make us tear up? And that's something that is, that I need to know in order to move forward with a whole bunch of my projects. That's just my example. It's be something different for you. But what I did was I was about to make a video about this wonderful music video called Starlight Brigade, but I was like, why am I making that video? And I was like, well, it's because it helps me tear up in a way that unlocks a lot of creativity. You can't read my writing. This is called Creative Tool Cry, which is a different video I realized I want to make. I need to make a video about, like, how do I use those emotional things in my writing? Because that's something I want to share. And then I realized that is also what's going on for me in a short film I'm writing called Boiling. The why kid stories make people cry is the thing I need to know to write the scene that I am stuck on in my short film. Also, it is a thing I need to know to get my performance right for a bedtime story video that I'm about to deliver to you guys. You'll see that soon. So you can see the structure there, right? I realized that more than one project had this element to it, and that knowing this element, being able to explain it, would further my goals in multiple projects all at once. And so rather than being stuck on my short film, or stuck on a certain YouTube video, stuck on all those things at once, it's like, okay, what's the thing that's holding me back? This is the skill that I need. That's the tool here. How did I identify that? Is I sat down today to make a video. I wanted to, and this will not always be apparent to you, because here's how I identified this today for myself. Was I wanted to be able to just ramble to you about stories about topics that I think we would both be interested in, and it's always hard to do. Or like, what is I need to know going before I turn the camera on to make that just happen. Right? That was a skill I'm stuck on. Not at all about crying, right? It's just a thing I want to be able to do in front of a camera. Like, okay, how do I learn this? Okay, well, let's make a practice video today. What should I make one of these talky kind of videos about? I'll do it about Starlight Brigade. I've been thinking about that video a lot, and I think it's an important one for creative writers. I think it's inspiring. And so I've started thinking, okay, how do I do this? So, like, I have to figure out why this is valuable. Well, it makes me cry. Okay, well, why is that valuable? Why is that kind of emotion, that kind of vulnerable emotion, important in creative writing? Okay, well, maybe I'll make an explainer video about that. And then I realized, oh my goodness, I don't know why this is also why I am stuck on my short film. And so when you spot one of those connections, when you spot one of those bricks that you can't break through, you keep on seeing these bricks everywhere, and you're like, once you learn to spot that in your life, because it's not going to be as obvious as it is in a game, and then figure out how those fit together. Make yourself a chart that shows how those fit together, and then stop bumping your head against the wall trying to figure out, how do I talk to a camera? How do I fix my short film? How do I do this? How do I do that? How do I get better at... You got the one thing. Those things are mini quests. Don't get stuck on your mini quests. Figure out what skill you need, and then go learn that skill. Maybe I'm the video game hermit who just taught you a skill.